Good morning. Yeah, another main haul. I think the last time went well. I was listening to one cabinet, then talking about the other. Now we're just going to do this one. So we're listening to Formulas of Death by Tribulation. Yeah, like one of the comments on the last one, thanks for showing the guts of all the Tribulation records. That's what this is about. Just, showing what's... I'm not doing everything like I said in the last video. Like Watain is not... I'm not going to show everything. I think I have about 3 records of them right now pulled out to show you stuff that nothing special, but that's not always been talked about. About 10 to 12 records. We'll see where we'll get. Night Without End, Occulta is the first one. A Berlin-based, or a German, I think Berlin-based duo, I would say. That plays heavy, trashy metal in the vein of Celtic Frost, maybe earlier, which a bit Venom, or a lot of Venom worship, I should say. So yeah, the early first wave stuff. These are the 2 guys. I had the opportunity to see them once, but I missed out. They played AMC, which is a venue in Antwerp that is in need of some help. So if you're in the neighborhood, I haven't done it either. I have to get off my lazy ass and maybe buy the shirt or support them. But yeah, AMC. No Label, Pure Hatred. I don't know where I got this or how I scored this, but it is a very fun record. When I heard it, it reminded me of the early Venom stuff that I was into at the time. A newspaper and lyric sheet, which is huge, and is a bitch to make. These are, I don't know why people do this. It's cool, but it's very expensive to put something like this in a record, especially when you're doing small runs, unless you know people, I guess. Very good pressing of this one. Merciless Hammer, Darkness, Bloom, Nosferatu, Above Pale Fields of Fevers, I think. Yeah. Cool center labels with the Vampire Bath, which seems appropriate for this year, I guess. This one. Breathing fire on the cathedral. So yeah, that's the first one, Occulta. Once again, they are in this vicinity because they played pre-shows for Watain. And we are going into some Celtic Frost, I think. Yeah, Celtic Frost, Triptychon, so stuff like that. So it's a bit logical if you think about it like that, that's there. Another band that is in the same vein, I think they're from America, but I'm not 100% sure, is Malus, Storm of the Witchcraft. This came out on tape first, and then Blood Harvest picked it up for a re-release. They have, I think, one more EP out. I have the tape version there somewhere. But this is, once again, that first wave worship. This is it's not black metal. It's like I said, first wave. But it is a bit more. It's more well played, I guess, than the Occulta, for example. I think the musicianship or the tracks on this one are a bit catchier, or I'm not sure. Winds of Raid, Ire, Blackened Skies, Demonology 1, 2, The Wolf, Act of Fate, and Storm of the Witchcraft. I immediately fell in love the first time I listened to this. There they are, a trio. Lyric sheets. This comes with a poster. It's a very nice release by Blood Harvest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a bunch of stuff falling out. Has a huge poster of the artwork, which is cool. Sticker of the artwork. And what is this? A logo sticker. There you go. So So yeah, very nice package for this record, which I must have heard by now. I must have heard it a million times. This was something that was playing when we were making packages, because my buddy Ralph is also in love with this record. Nice black pressing. There you go. Love how you see the reflection on this in this vinyl copy. Of course, it comes with the obligatory OB strip. There you go. Download code in there. It had the Faceless Burial at the same time, so that maybe speaks to the time period this came out. Ruin, which is now making waves. So yeah, there you go. Very cool looking OB strip. That always works. An OB strip always works. It's actually, you know, like a fold over more than an OB, but there we go. Malus. Check this one out. These two records are just fun records. They should be actually right after Venom, but you know. Let's see. I have about 4 Dissection records. Let's start with Hank Chaos. Rediscovered it. Once again, Ralph had me to the fact that he was listening to this record maybe with new ears, fresh ears, or maybe for the first time. I'm not sure what he said, but yeah, one of their more accessible, I think. Nice corner ding. This is their last record. This is on Black Horizon Music. I'm not sure how this made it into the collection. Maybe secondhand, I think. 2014, 2006 Dissection. So yeah, everybody knows the story behind this band, or most people do. Really, really good band. I wish I had seen them live just once, but you know, that was actually right before my time. And I can't imagine, let's say I was listening to, or starting to listen to black metal in 2008, there's no way I could have seen them. Yeah. I think a band like Watain is really inspired by them. They did some stuff, and some worship stuff, I guess. Then the Summerlane, which is a repress. The originals go for crazy money right now. Still, I mean, even though it's been repressed, these are classic records in the genre. There's nothing much to show. This came out on Sound Pollution Black Lodge, but I think it was distributed by Metal Blade or something like that. I'm not sure. The inner is just a copy, and it's on black marbled gold, which kind of fits the aesthetic of the record, I guess. So yeah, Summerlane. There's so much to say about all these records, but it's been talked to death, so yeah. There we go. Front to cover, the same records. Then we have 2 that are live. The Past is Alive, the early Mischief. Very cool looking records, I think. More old school with the cross logo. There we go. Performed by Satanized. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he's one of the, or a session musician. I'm not that deep into who was in here. But yeah, the early Mischief, so early tracks by the band. There's really nothing to show here. This could easily be a bootleg because, you know, these are very dry cut and fade cuts records. But yeah, there's the track list. Cool picture, I guess. And then the last one before we dive into something else is Anti-Cosmic Metal of Death, the live rebirth. And this is maybe their best live document they have. It wouldn't surprise me if Eric from Watain did the layout for this one, or maybe the entire artwork. Nice, you know, spot gloss on the red logo, which looks very cool. Yeah, Cult of Death, recorded live and evil in Stockholm in 2004, September. So yeah, this has been a while. There are there's an incredible track list on this one. It's, you know, divided over 4 sides. John Nordtveit, vocals and guitars, Seth Taten on guitars, and Thomas Asklund as drummer or battery. On High Roller Records. Is it High or Holy? No, it's High Roller. Very nice gatefold with live pictures. There you go. Very cool. This album is dedicated to John Nordtveit and his legacy. You are never forgotten. Hail the mighty dead. Hail the bloodline of fire. Yeah. He committed suicide. I don't think very long after this. I'm not sure. It was 2004, so yeah, maybe a while after. I'm not sure when he did it. R.I.P. I guess. Nice, clear red splatter on this one, and it comes with a poster. High Roller always has nice. There you go. Just the cover picture. High Roller always has nice releases. They re-release a lot of stuff, but you know, in a good way. No complaints. The other one is just the same, I imagine. Yes. There you go. Put this back in later because I'm going to spin this. Alright, and then a bit of a weird one to start off with, I think. It's all Watain from now, so if you hate him, you know, see you next time. Morbid Metallian, 50 years of fucking off life. This came out, I picked it up through Iron Bonet, but all of a sudden, at the time I was looking through or reading the Slayer Mag diaries, which over there from Metallian. And this popped up, and it piqued my interest, of course, because it's dead on the cover. It has a lot of stuff going on, and it's Metallian, you know, with the mascots on it. What this is a session did by a few musicians that played, Morbid tracks. My Dark Subconsciousness, Disgusting Semla, Wings of Funeral from the Dark, recorded live at Wolf's Lair on 5th of May 2011. And Morbid was Peter Stjansvind, I think, on drums, Tyrant, Eric Wallen, David Blomqvist, and Eric Danielson from Watain, of course. So yeah, it's Morbid reimagined or replayed. Played the shit out of it, Metallian 2017. This release is a tribute to the living memory of Per Yngve Olen. So yeah, very cool little release of a great night I think these guys had. These are all the guys. And there you go. So yeah, cool little document. And it looked like a fun night. Fire, booze, whatever you want. So yeah, this is a raw sounding rehearsal, if you will, or a tribute set. The center labels are really cool, in the vein of the old Slayer reworks, and I always forget this little guy's name. There you go. Very cool center labels. Yeah, a nice thing to have. It came out of the blue. It was one of those records that was easy to add to the cart. At Iron Bonet, like I did this time. I ordered the Beharet picture disc, Oath of Black Blood, and there was another Belgian re-release from a demo. It'll come up. So yeah, but this is actually a very cool looking record. Morbid Italian. Nice. Then, another tribute record by them. Tonight we raise our cups and toast in Angel's Blood. This is a tribute to Bathory. They did a live show. Does it say the date? Battery Hordes of Sweden. Yes, 2010, the 5th of June. A tribute to Battery recorded live at Svea Rik, I think. This was limited to 1,300 copies. My copy is 192. Limited. But yeah, for a record like this, Battery and Watain, this is pretty limited. Great looking mixture of the both bands. The goat and the bird paw. Of course, a lot of fire. And I think this was the set that Korton's father was at, and that he gave his. Oh yeah, here he is. There you go, this guy. That he gave his blessing for this, so that was maybe extra cool for him. There's a serpent in every Eden. A lot of text about what the intention was and what they did, how they did it. But yeah, this is on plain black vinyl. Very good pressing nonetheless. Watain. There you go. Record done? Yep. Good record. I hope you understand what I meant with death metal, not death metal. Yeah. Let's put on Dissection. Whoops. There we go. Where were we? It comes with this cool poster with the 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, everyone that was involved. Tribute to Battery, very nice. They always have, you know, good looking posters, good looking artwork. Still don't know how people hate them, but you know, you gotta hate something, I guess. Put this back in, and then I wasn't going to pull out a box from them, but I was looking for something and then realized I hadn't seen this one in a bit, maybe since it came out, and this is the last one they did, the Wolf's Lair Abyss. Wolf's Lair Abyss box set, which was limited to, I don't know, a bunch, because I think they still have it. It's on Century Media, but through his master's noise. Limited to 3,000 copies, I think it's still available. Or it's repressed in a different color, I'm not sure. But yeah, there you go, the Serpent Gate, if you will. Always nice look. I think since Opus Diaboli, The Wild Hunt, and then this, I think I have all the box sets apart from you know, the discography stuff that I don't have. They are always filled with nice stuff, you know, take boxes. Let's see what's in here. First, there's the poster, the promo poster they did for their world tour. Experience the genocidal mayhem of Watain, Trident Wolf Eclipse. Album out January 5th. I'm not even sure when or what year this was. Should say here, right? No. About 3 years ago now? I'm not sure. Let's put that here. Start putting these in here. There is a stencil to spray paint the world black. They always come with these nice little extra 7 inches. I'm not sure off the top of my head what this is. Just extra tracks. Mostly it's cover material they do on these things, but it is written in such a font that it's impossible to read. It's this clear, silvery, I'm not sure what it is, but yeah. It's actually unreadable. I don't know. Antichrist maybe, and then Miracle? No idea. There you go. Sad boy. So yeah, that's always nice when they put in some extra shit. Then this came with this, and what this is a lot of extra images from their past. I know they have a book that's sold out, a picture book that came out, which seemed interesting, but it sold out before, you know, you could react. 20 years of active duty from 89 to 2018, and it has all these, you know, on one side it's all show posters, and on the other side it's all band pictures, live shots, classic Watain material, if you will. So that's in there. And then, whoop, almost did it again. And then, of course, what is most important, the Trident Wolf Eclipse LP. This is a single LP, but it is released as a triple gatefold. The gatefold itself is very flimsy, not like Lawless Darkness or something, but you know, cool looking pictures, cool looking artwork. Printed inner sleeve that comes with it. And then last not least is the vinyl pressing of this one. There you go. Very nice pressing. It is clear. It's like, yeah, it's silver, but very clear or transparent silver, not solid. So it actually looks kind of cool when you hold it into the lights. Nuclear Alchemy was the top track of this one. So yeah, I'm fucking myself with this record, getting this out and switching that. Okay, and then into the last two. This is a bootleg, a kind of official, unofficial bootleg by them. It was released in Brazil or something like that. And it's actually a nice looking one. They have these papers inserted, but I think the meaning was that they would paste them on, but it never happened. So you have these two nice, well, nice. It looks incredibly stupid actually, but yeah. Devil's Advocate, I think it is, 259 out of 300, and there's the Brazil. So I think it's a Brazilian bootleg. Come to Brazil, and it was it confiscated by the band and then sold? I'm not sure. There was a whole story, but you know, double-sided. And let's look at the info. I think this was live in Germany somewhere. Plain white thing, but this is actually a nice print. So this is the back. Morningstar, Devil's Blood, Black Salvation, Storm of the Antichrist, I Am the Earth, Golden Horns of Darkness, I think, On Horns Impaled, and Fireborn. Live in East Germany in 2006. So it's the second to last concert before the release of Sworn to the Dark. Which, yeah. There you go. Old Watain tracks from Rabbit's Dead Curse, I think. Sworn to the Dark, yeah, must be. It's been too long. I don't know what the quality will be like. But yeah, not as good as this one, I guess. And then last but not least, this is the Wild Hunt double LP from 2013, and this is 166 out of 500. This is the, once again, an official, unofficial, it's not a bootleg because it was released by the band themselves, but this was released for the American market as a kind of a promo, I think. Kind of a promo for the new album that was coming out. This is a, you know, white labels, nothing special. I don't even think there is extra artwork on this. It is really a white record, MPO, Noiseland. There's not much in the dead wax, but what this is yeah, maybe a sort of a test pressing of the record. I am 100% not sure. The cool thing about this is my buddy Chris, he went to America twice. But that being said, he picked this up for me. He went on a excursion that day to find Vacation Vinyl, I think it was called, the store that is now defunct, in Los Angeles, and because I saw they had a copy left or two copies left, And actually, this is the copy of the guy that was running the store. He closed for a minute, or he went to get it at his home, and then yeah, sold it to Chris and Stephanie, my favorite people in the world, and he got this for me. So not only did he went to Los Angeles, he picked up a record and brought it home. That's friendship. So yeah, that's it. Another 10 records in the bag. We have a long way to go. And now that I am on a track with this, I'll look into the records a bit more before I talk about them. I was feeling like doing the video, so jumped on it. But yeah, I should not make promises, because I don't know if I can keep it. That was it. Another main haul, about 10. Like I said, next thing will be, we are Celtic Frost, then some loose records, and then we dive headfirst into a lot of French material. That Spell Omega is once again in there, so I'm not sure I'm doing the entire thing again. Maybe cherry pick a few. That's it. Drink juice, stay healthy. And I'll see you soon. We're not doing a Grondwerk podcast this week, because we're doing a lot of stuff at once. We're doing Ashbore and Fell Voices, so yeah, we are going to take our time, and next week, the next episode will be up for those asking. I think this weekend will be a tape delay. We'll see. Adieu.